All right, Bill, well, I gotta make a video, so I'll talk to you later. Make sure to tell the wife I said hi. All right, you too. You too. All right, bye. So that was my good friend Bill Gates. Now you might be wondering, why am I talking to Bill Gates? Well, ever since I had a YouTube video hit 1 million views, we've been living the good life. Okay, so I'm totally kidding, but some people might have believed me, you never know. And that's the thing about YouTube videos and how much money you actually make from them. Nobody really knows exactly how much YouTubers make. So I actually do have 5 videos over 1 million views, and I thought today would be a good time to do a video basically looking at how much money I made from each one of those videos. Now, all of these videos are actually gaming videos, so the insight that I will be giving you will pertain to gaming videos a little bit more specifically, and the 5 videos are across 3 different games, so we're basically going to be breaking down why I made the amount of money that I actually made from each video. Now, like I was saying before, people really don't know how much money YouTubers actually make, so I decided to post a little poll on Twitter and basically just ask people how much money they think I made off the 5 videos with 1 million views. So I decided to take all of the responses and see what the average response was for each video, and that's what you're looking at right now. This was the guesses of the people of Twitter, which, by the way, if you guys want to follow my Twitter, it will be on the screen right now. Highly recommend it if you guys want to participate in videos like this. But yeah, so on my main channel, this is actually my second channel where we do videos like this, but on my main gaming channel, we have 5 videos over 1 million views. And actually, my mom and my sister have their own YouTube channel as well, and they actually have 4 videos over 10 million views, with one of the videos having 24 million views. So I talked to them and they said I could do a video looking at the earnings of all of those videos. So if you guys want to see that video in the future, make sure to drop a sub down below so that you can see it when it comes out. And also drop a like on this video if you did enjoy this format, and that'll let me know that I should do another one with my mom's and sister's channel. But yeah, so now we know what Twitter guessed. Let me go ahead and check with my mom and dad, because my mom and dad both contributed to my sister's channel a lot, so they have a very good understanding of how earnings work and all that. So now let's go ahead and see what they said. The first video has 1,277,000 views. It's on COD Mobile, and it's 12 minutes long. So 1.2 million views. What do you think?
I would guess like $2,500.
$3,900.
$1,300.
$2,200.
$2,100.
$5,700.
$1,900.
$1,900.
That one is, and I'm kind of just guessing now. I'd say like $1,900.
$1,800.
Okay, so that's what Twitter, my mom, and dad said. So now let's actually get right into looking at what the actual earnings are for the different videos. Okay, so now let's go ahead and just actually look at the videos and exactly how much they made. And I do want to mention that all of these videos are still posted, they're still public, they're still making money. So the money that's made on these are just as of right now, and the current date that I'm filming this is February 11th, 2020. So the first one that we'll actually be looking at is the most recent one of the 5, and it was published 4 months ago, which is September 30th, 2019. And it is also my most viewed video, and it is also my highest earning video. So let's go ahead and click it and see exactly what these stats are on it. All right, so here's the analytics on it since published. As you can tell, the revenue that we made off of it was $2,579 for a 12-minute video. And in terms of the ads for the video, I have one for before video, 136, 350, 558, 753, 950, 1139 after video. So it may seem like a lot, and it is kind of a lot, but there's 2 things that kind of make it necessary to put this many ads in a video. The first thing is that I turn off non-skippable ads. I don't like non-skippable ads because personally, when I'm watching a video and one of those pops up, there's a good chance I'll click off the video. So I personally have that off. So all of these ad breaks will either be not a break, the video won't be cut, it'll just have like something pop up, or it will be a skippable ad, which is typically only about 3 or 4 seconds. So if we actually think about all of these ads together, we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ads in about a 13-minute video, which combines to about 25 seconds of actual ads throughout the entire 13 minutes. So really not nearly that bad. And another thing is my audience, which affects how much money I make on the video or how much money I make per ad viewed. So my audience, which we'll go look at right now, is predominantly not from America, and they are from lower income regions, which basically means that I'll be making less money per 1,000 views that I get. So if there's a YouTuber that has 100% American audience and they also play the same game as me, they typically will make about 4 or 5 times as much money as I do. So that's another reason why I have so many ads, is because the game that I play, which is Call of Duty Mobile, obviously has a audience that's really global, only about 25%. Actually, let's go look at the exact stats. All right, so if we go to the audience section, we can see that we have a male demographic of 95% and a female of 5% basically. And in terms of the countries, we have 22% from the US, and then the Philippines, Indonesia, India, Malaysia. So as you can tell, a lot of like Southeast Asian countries, and then also like India. Here's the full breakdown of the region. So US, Philippines, Indonesia, India, Malaysia, and then it goes to some European countries like the UK. But the UK is only at 3.4%, then Germany at 1.9%, and then it just continues to go down. So as you can tell, a large percent of my audience is not actually from America, and they're from places that are a little bit lower in terms of their like income and all that, which means that sponsors will actually pay a lot less, or advertisers will pay less essentially. So because of this, to compensate and actually make a good amount of money from the video, you got to put more ads. And then because of that, I decided to turn off non-skippable ads, because if I add a lot of them, I just don't want to have non-skippable ads on. So that's just kind of an explanation for why I have so many ads, and a breakdown on exactly how I made $2,500 off a video that has 1.3 million views. Another thing that's important is this audience retention section, which is basically showing how much people stay throughout the video. So this video has a 25% view duration, which is not that bad. It's not great, but for the amount of views that it has, 25% is somewhat solid. Which, if it's 1.2 million views, that is going to be roughly like 300,000 people that watched almost the entire video. But yeah, so that's it for that video. There is obviously a lot more stats, but this video, I don't want to saturate this video with too much needless information. The most important things are like the ad counts and the viewer demographic, as well as like what game you're playing, I guess. So that video obviously was Call of Duty Mobile, and that is, I think, the only Call of Duty Mobile in my top 5. Yeah, so then I have one at 7th place, but the other ones are different games. So now let's go ahead and look at the second video. All right, so this is the second video. This video actually has 1.2 million views. To be exact, it's 1,159,000, and we made $648. So this one has significantly less. Now, the biggest reason for this is 2 different things. Number one, the video isn't 10 minutes long, which means that I couldn't actually put ads in it. YouTube basically automatically added ads themselves. I wasn't able to insert them manually. So I believe the only ads in the video are, I think there's one at the start, and then I think there's one in the middle. So I think there's only 2 advertisements throughout the entire video. So that's pretty much one of the biggest reasons that the earnings are basically like what, almost a fifth as much as the last video that we looked at. In terms of the audience retention, this one actually has a much better audience retention of 48%, which definitely helped out its earnings a little bit. So most people more than likely saw both the beginning ad and the middle ad. And then in terms of the audience, I'm pretty sure this one has a much larger demographic in Asia. So yeah, as you can tell, the Philippines is 40%, and then Indonesia is 11%, and the US is only at 11%. I also do want to mention that you can also make a little bit of money from the premium. So if someone has YouTube Premium, that means they don't see any ads, but they have to pay to have that feature. So YouTube pays YouTubers when these people watch your videos. So from this video, I made $638 off the ads in the video, but I only made $10 from the YouTube Premium users that watched the video. But yeah, going back to audience, as you can tell, it's a much larger region for Southeast Asia. So the CPM, which is basically how much you make per 1,000 views, or to be more specific, per 1,000 ad views, is a lot less because of, once again, the people that are watching it essentially are from a different location where advertisers aren't paying as much. Okay, so next up is a Fortnite mobile video. Now, this isn't my favorite video by any means. I actually don't really like how it came out. My mic was a little messed up. I didn't really give the best advice. It was kind of a rushed video, and it was actually 19 minutes long, so the user engagement is not great on it. But it turns out that it still was engaging enough to pull a lot of views, and we actually got 1,136,000. So now let's go ahead and see how much the video has made. Now, there is actually something really unique about this video that really actually kind of sucks. But first, let's go ahead and look at exactly how much it's made. All right, so the video has made $1,343. Now, if we actually look at the revenue breakdown, you're gonna notice something very interesting. Okay, so as you guys can tell, there is a period of time from May 30th up until August 2nd, where the video made me no money, absolutely $0 a day. Now, the reason this is because there's a scam on YouTube, and I don't know if it's still happening because it hasn't happened on my channel in a while, hasn't happened since this video basically. But basically what the scam is that these people will take non-copyrighted music off of YouTube, and they'll use that music and license it and say that it's their music. Then basically what happens is the YouTube algorithm reads that the song belongs to those people and will give the money that you make off this video to them. So once again, I was using a non-copyrighted song in this video. I was totally free to use it, but some scumbag said, no, that's my song, and then YouTube paid them the money. I didn't notice this happened. I hadn't checked on it because I had no reason to check. I just thought the video was fine. But after about 2 months of the video being like this, I noticed and I submitted a dispute. YouTube checked it and they realized the mistake basically and said, nope, you're free to use it. And I started making money once again after that. So I was averaging right around $10 a day, and this was about 61 days where I wasn't making money. So it was right around 610 bucks that I actually lost out on. So the revenue of $1,343 is a little bit inaccurate. It should have been closer to $2,000. Now, the reason it's actually pretty high for the amount of views that it has is mainly because of the audience. The audience for this video was predominantly from the US with a little bit of like UK, just a little bit of Europe in general, as well as like Canada. But once again, the amount of money that I actually took home was not that high because of the demonetization. And if you guys want to see how many ads I put on the video, I'll go ahead and pull that up right now. All right, so I actually was very generous with this video, mostly because the audience was from like the US and all that. So it's not like I had to spam ads on the video to actually make a decent amount of money from it. But I do have one for the before the video starts. I have 3 in the middle of it, which is not that many at all considering it's a 20-minute video, and then 1 at the end. And I do have non-skippable ads on. It's because this video is really old and I didn't turn them off at the time, but I had those on, and then the 3 ads, and then the 1 at the start and 1 at the end. So yeah, that is it for the Fortnite mobile video. Now let's go ahead and look at our 4th one. The next one is another Rules of Survival video, which was mostly what I was uploading at the time from about like late 2017 to early 2019, I'd say. But yeah, let's go ahead and see how much this video made with 1,060,000 views. So this video has made $719 on a 14-minute video. As you can tell, the audience retention was pretty good, 36%. If we go ahead and look at the the audience, we can see where people were from that watch it. And as you can tell, the Philippines was the biggest region. I love all my Filipino fans, but obviously advertisers don't pay as much to advertise to a Filipino audience. So the CPM of this video is a lot lower, so I wasn't making as much money per 1,000 views. As you can tell, the US was sitting at 2.6%, and then everything above was a Southeast Asian country. In terms of the ads on this video, I added a load of them just because this video is like not getting any views anymore. So I'm just kind of scraping out whatever I can get. I did this like a couple months ago, I think. Honestly, I probably should just delete all of them because this video is really getting like maybe 10 views a day, if that. So we'll go ahead and delete them. But when this video was in its prime, it looked something like this. Okay, so when this video actually was making money, it looked a lot more like this. I do an ad every like 2 to 3 minutes. Back in ROS, I did them like every 2 minutes because the audience was a lot more Southeast Asian, so I made a lot less money per 1,000 views. So to make up for that, we kind of leveled it out by doing an ad every like 2 minutes. But now since I have a larger US audience, I do it every like 3 to 4 minutes. But yeah, so probably actually looked a little bit more like this, I think. I don't remember for sure since this video is pretty old, but this was pretty close. All right, and now we're gonna go ahead and look at the 5th video, which has 1,036,000 views. The thing that's unique about this video is it's only a 3-minute video. I just had like this funny little moment that I wanted to upload, and it was funny enough that it had a really good engagement. I think well, let's just go ahead and look at the stats. Let's not do any think stuff. Let's know for sure. So yeah, as you can tell, the audience engagement was super good, 62%, what basically means that that's the average view duration. Most people would watch about 62% of the video, which is really good. And the total revenue that I actually got from the video was $516. Because this video is only 3 minutes long, I couldn't add any ads in it, so the only ads that counted were the 1 at the start and maybe 1 at the end of the video. I don't really remember for sure, but there's definitely at least an ad at the very start. In terms of the audience, I think this one actually had a little bit of a higher US audience. Yeah, the US was actually at 21%, which is really good, and then basically all some Asian and Southeast Asian countries, with the Philippines being the biggest at 31.5%. And this video actually had a little bit of a higher female demographic for whatever reason. Typically I have about 5 to 6% female viewership, but this video had about 10%. And because this video had a little bit of a higher US demographic, I actually got a little bit more money off the YouTube premium revenue of $10, and then my estimated ad revenue was $505. So that is it for the 5 videos. If you guys want to see the final stats, I'll put it on the screen right here, hopefully. It'll show you like the total views across all 5 videos, as well as how much money I actually made added up between those 5 videos. Now, once again, like I mentioned at the start, my sister actually has a channel as well, and she has videos with over 10 million views. I think she has like 4 videos over 10 million views, with one of them being at a whopping 24 million views. So if you guys want me to break down those videos and see exactly how much they made, make sure to drop a sub and a like down below so you can see that video when it does come out. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Peace.